I'm Kevin Phillips and you're watching Mariners TV.
Right, so Wayne, welcome to South Shields. Are you excited about being on board?
Very excited, yeah. Obviously, you know, like the rest of the lads, you know, you've spoken to a lot of clubs over the summer, first division clubs and that, but ever since speaking to Midler, he got in touch with me about a month ago, maybe a wee bit more, and he was keen to get me on board, and I've done a wee bit of research with the club and stuff like that, and the players obviously that we've got on board, and it's very exciting, so looking forward to it.
And what was it that made you choose this club over those other ones?
Just, I think the ambition, and Gary, obviously John spoke to me as well, Kingy, but Gary Middleton was very, very keen, you know, and he was the first one to speak to me about coming on board, you know, out of all the clubs, and I just felt that it was right, it just felt right for me, you know, and I think the project that we have here, getting good characters on board and wanting to, I think it's good that you want to go up through the levels. Obviously you take it one game at a time, one season at a time, but it's nice that there's a target there and people want to progress, you know, so that's nice to be part of that.
And you've been involved in the training session so far as well. What have you made of the standard? Yeah,
it looks very sharp. You can obviously see everyone's trying to stake a claim, you know, for the season, and people are wanting to get up and running quickly. So you've got players that have played pro level, first division, the Northern League, and the boys that have been here last season. You know, I've been impressed with a few of them as well. So I spoke to DV Hall about a few of them, and it looks good. You know, obviously it's up to King at the end of the day who he goes with, but the standard's been very good, yeah.
And can you give an bit of an idea of your background, the clubs that you've been at over your career?
Yeah, obviously I was at Portadown when I was a young lad, you know, before I went to Bolton Wanderers. Went there when I was 16, scholar for 3 years and then 2-year pro. Was at Chesterfield for a while on loan and then went back home and played for Lisburn Distillery in the Irish League. Captain of the side there for most of my time there. Played in Europe and great experiences. Played from a country right up from under 15 to under 23, and then I've moved over to Australia with my now wife, my fiance then. Played for couple of clubs over there, Gold Coast United and Brisbane Olympic, and then came over here and Gateshead, short period of time, but a great time at Blyth Spartans there as captain and stuff for a few seasons, and then more recently with in Ashington. So I like to stay at clubs for long periods, you know. It was Lisburn Distillery for a long time, and then obviously just the last couple of years sort of in the Northern League, changing clubs a bit, but hopefully this is me now and I can finish my career here, hopefully for the next few seasons, and hopefully it'll be on a high, you know. So.
And is it on your mind as well to be sort of a leader in the dressing room as well?
Of course, yeah. I think we've got a few of those characters about, and whether I've had the captain's armband in the past, it didn't really matter, you know. I was always the type of person, you know, I remember what it was like when I was younger, you know, senior players helping you and encouraging you, and I think it's good for the younger players to have that and to have a voice in the changing room. I don't just speak for the sake of it, you know, and I like to just give information on the pitch, and I think it helps me concentrate as well. So I think if you've always got someone talking and just not talking for the sake of it, but giving information and encouragement, it's good to have around the place, and I'm one of those people, yeah.
Not long to go now until the Darlington game, the first game back here.
Yeah.
Is that one that you're really keen to be involved in?
Yeah, of course, yeah, keen to be involved in it. You know, I've picked up a wee niggle there, but I think everyone's just trying to keep themselves right in pre-season and be ready for the kick-off in the league. You know, that's the most important thing, but you've got Darlow coming, you've got good pedigree of players that have played against before there as well, and it's going to have a big crowd, so they're the games you want to be involved in, so it would be nice.
It's all leading up to that season now as well, isn't it? I mean,
yeah,
that must be something the key, isn't it?
That's the main thing. I think we've got so many players that are out there fighting to get a place, but at the end of the day it's all geared towards the season and getting results, you know, enjoying your football, but the objective is that we want to go places, so we'll be trying things out in the friendlies. Results in pre-season aren't the be-all and end-all, but I always like to get off good habits, and if you're winning, it's a good habit to get into, so that's what you want, but at the end of the day it's getting things right and being ready for that first league game.